What's up, guys? Feed you information here. So, EA 4-minute analysis. So, for the value investors, we have a PE of 27.69. Its forward PE is 16.71, so falling a lot there, and that's really good. That means it's going to get cheaper. Average is about 20s in the market, so if you can get up below a 20, then you're pretty much getting a deal on a stock in comparison to the average market. Price to book ratio, you have 4.9, and the average is under a 5, so right about the average. Price to sales ratio, 5.17, under 5 is the average. Debt over equity, you have 0.18, the average is under 0.5, so really good on their debt to equity, less than half of what you would want to see anyway. For the growth investor now, we have the revenue at a yearly basis, the percentage growth or the percentage down growth, and the market cap. They have revenue of $5.2 billion annually at the moment, with a 3% year-over-year growth, and a market cap of $25.7 billion. So when you see that, there's very slow growth at the moment, and I think that's kind of a weakness in the stock at the time, so that's kind of why I have bought into it, and all of these reasons basically that I have on here is why I've either bought it or I haven't bought a company. That's like my own decision. But I'll explain more why I do have my money in this company once we get to the further information part of this video. Latest earnings, we have console up 54% year over year with 917 million. PC down 24% year over year with 149 million in sales. And then you have the mobile coming in at 36% up year over year with 220 million. Packaged goods and others were 506 million. 506 million, sorry. So 87% year over year growth. I thought that was pretty interesting. How much they actually brought in from revenue just from that. So that actually shows that like the console games and stuff like that, like they're still being bought more frequently than all the others, even though we're evolving to a more, digital era. But anyways, further information, we have FIFA. FIFA is their biggest game out there in terms of revenue. It easily, at an annual basis, keeps up all four of their quarters in terms of their earnings. This is one of the biggest things where they definitely have like you can go ahead and use real money to go ahead and purchase like cards or players, and they get a lot of people with that. And then the Star Wars game, they have a deal with Disney, so they basically can make Star Wars games and stuff like that. And right now on show installed apps, they are number 4 on grossing with Galaxy of Heroes. I actually have this game, and I'm like number 300 in the ranks, so I honestly love the game, and I wish that their PlayStation 4 games and their Xbox games, like the ones that they're going to come out for the consoles, would be as good as a game like this, because it's a pretty good game. It's also number 16 on top free. So because I'm already kind of so obsessed with Star Wars anyways, and I enjoy it and love to play it, and the fact that EA has that partnership with Disney, and I already love Disney in a long-term mindset anyways, because I think they will figure out Star Wars, I have to kind of have this company along with Disney. But anyways, we also have the FIFA China, which is the biggest mobile game in China. They had made a deal with Tencent, as well as Activision making a deal with Tencent with the Call of Duty mobile game. But the FIFA game has become the biggest game in China, and that's crazy to me how like they would even care that much. But that's also goes to show you that like soccer is the biggest sport in the world, and people really enjoy playing it, even if it's just on a video game. And then lastly, we have esports. So esports, you can easily just think about Activision, what they're doing right now with their Call of Duty, or what Take-Two Interactive could eventually do with the NBA 2K. We already have seen events where EA has been holding Madden tournaments, so they could make esports bigger and bigger years and years to come, because so many young players are coming, and then there's getting funding, there's so much revenue in it, and I do believe in esports, so that's why I actually do have EA, Activision, and Take-Two. But that is also why I do have Electronic Arts, and I do really enjoy Madden games as well as their FIFA games. I've been watching them. I haven't had the luxury of playing them, but they seem like a pretty fun game to play, so I'm interested what they're going to continue to do. I kind of kept blabbing there, so I apologize, But that was basically the 4-minute analysis of EA. So let me know what you think. Do you think this is a company long-term to invest in, or is Activision and Take-Two better? I do have all three, but it's hard for me to pick one over the other because they all have their own attributes that are really good. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feed You Information, out.